Hello, welcome to this week's vlog. It's actually 2 weeks late, but it is a long one. It is all sewing. It is all the lead up to CraftAlive Ballarat. It is a lot of late nights. It is a lot of prep, a lot of ironing. There's a lot going on in this one. It's, yeah, as I said, it's quite a long one. There's a lot of time-lapse videos of a lot of prep. So I hope you enjoy it. Strap in and enjoy the ride. Hi, I'm Tamara. I run my small business as well as working full-time. Originally from far north Queensland, I've called Victoria home since 2012. Wanting to use my 10,000 words a day, I started vlogging about my business. The ups, the downs, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I hand make a variety of items. I also supply fabric, bag hardware, and craft accessories. I also dabble in digital creations. I have my Whippet Willow by my side, and anyone who is watching, well, you're all along for the ride as well. Welcome to all things Rosy Posy. One of the many things to do on my list of to-dos is printing out the thank you cards. So we'll print all those out and then cut them all out. I ended up printing 20 of each of the two different types, and then lucky for me, Mumsy cut them out for me. Okay, so today is Tuesday. Yesterday, Monday, I did editing all day of the Gisborne market from a month ago. I did a couple of other little videos. So the rest of this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I will be sewing. So I need to finish off the boxy pouches. Okay, I need to finish off all the puffer pouches, which I'm doing today. I'm doing the puffer pouches today. Tomorrow, I am doing more heat packs. I'll go through, find some more fabrics, and I will, do a heap more of those because they do sell really well. And because I've decided for CraftAlive, so I've got a new stand that is actually quite compact. It takes 2 seconds to put up. I'm actually going to do a little short on it, like putting up both the old one and the new one. The new one, literally you just pull out, push your top up and clip it in. Amazing. Anyway, so it's only, I think it's like 30 centimeters deep. So I'm going to take that to CraftAlive and I'm going to put it at, so I had a table that was running along the perimeter of my stall, and it had like the bargain basket and the sewing pegs and stuff like that. So at the end of that, I'm going to put that stand because it's shorter than me, I think. So I'm going to have that at the end of that. And I'm going to take all my heat packs because it's Ballarat. Ballarat gets very cold. Heat packs always do really well. So I'm definitely going to do the heat packs, all of the heat packs, but I need a lot more wraparounds because honestly, they are just my best seller. So I will do those tomorrow. Today is all of the little puffer patches. Tomorrow is the heat packs. And then for the rest of the week, well, hopefully not, but I need to do all of the boxy pouches and the hair tool pouches that I've got all cut out, ready to be sewn up. I've just printed out all of my thank you cards that have all the socials on the back. So they've just got to be cut up nicely. What else? I've got so much on my list. I have to do a mock setup of the, or not a mock setup, a setup of the key fob hardware because it's Ballarat, I'm just going to come home every day and then go again the next morning. I am going to set up the key fobs on the stand and only take what fits on it. With Warrigal, because I wasn't sure, because normally key fob hardware sells really well, so I wasn't sure how well they were going to go, how many I was going to sell. So I took the whole lot. If I just take what's going to fit on the stand, and then I can just replenish the next morning, like from when I come home, that'll save me like 10 boxes in the car. That's crazy. Like, yeah, so I'm definitely going to do that. I need to set that up, take just what I need for those. What else? What else do I need to do? Go through and sort the stuff just to make sure. Oh, and just put everything. So like heat packs, I'll double them up. I won't just have one box for each size like I normally do. I'll just try and fit them into in with each other so that I've got less boxes. I was going to try and make some mugs to match my scissor minders and the stickers, but I haven't even got any sublimation ink, and when I'm going to have to order it. And yeah, mugs, I don't have anywhere for them anyway. I guess I could have put them on the top of that new stand, but no, I probably won't have time. When all the stuff arrives for the little sewing starter kits, I've got to make those up. When my sewing pegs, because I sold out of all the glitter ones that I had at CraftAlive in Warragul. So when they've hopefully he sent them, they should be here this week. I've got to pack all those up. And I also ordered some little scissor snips. Oh, not snips, the little tiny scissors that are just good for by machine. Like they're embroidery scissors, but you know, they're just, so I've got those coming as well. Some of those to try out, see how they go. I'm not going to package them, I don't think, because it's just a waste of plastic. They don't need a package. So I'll figure out some sort of way to display them. Some sort of magnet board. I don't know. I'll have a look. I don't have enough magnets. So yeah, I can sort those out. I really... It's just as I'm going, I'm thinking, gosh, I've got to do that. I've got to do that. I think that's pretty much most of it. I mean, that's enough. Just to condense everything that I'm taking. I'll make sure I've got signs for like, I know I've got heat pack signs. Just signs that I'm going to need, you know, for the new scissors and for the stickers. I've got all my fabrics sorted. I'm getting the rack off SAS to borrow again. I've got all the other racks sorted. I'm going to just take the key fobs I need, so I need to set that up. The admin table with the webbing and the zippers is all fine, and as is the table. Oh, I'm not going to take as many lanyard breakaway clips because they didn't even sell. They're normally a really good seller. So I'll just take a couple of rows of those. I won't take like a whole board that I had, so that'll leave more room for probably either more bargain basket or sewing pegs. But yes, I've got a lot to do. So that's the plan. So today is sewing the puffer pouches, finishing ironing them, and then sewing them up. I'm not going to make the same mistake as I did last week for the Gisborne market, where I just was ironing all bloody day, and then last minute I was like, shit, I really need to do the heat packs, and then I was up till midnight. So no, today is going to be the puffer pouches, tomorrow heat packs, and then the next few days will be the boxy pouches and the hair tool pouches. They're going to take up the most time. I still need to interface those, which takes a lot of time to cut it, press it on. I've also got to cut out all the linings for all of the all of the boxy pouches and hair tool pouches. That also is a pain in the bum because it's just, there's a lot to cut out. I've got a lot that I've got on my bench here that I need to get done. So that's what's going to happen. I've probably just repeated myself about 20 times, but that's what's happening today. So for the next few days, you'll be watching time-lapse videos of me sewing and any other little things I think I need to do. I also have more sticker designs that I'm working on. So I've got another 3 there. One is finished and the other 2 are almost finished. Just some cool little sewing crafty quotes. And oh yeah, I want to get them done. So I'll cut up those new thank you cards and try and work on those sticker things the next couple of nights, because I'm not going to be sewing till all hours. I'm going to make it, you know, like I'll sew till about 6 today and then stop and then do other stuff where I'm not sitting at this desk all day. But yeah, that's what else I've got to do. So much for getting out of the sewing room early yesterday. I was like, yeah, 5, 6 o'clock, I'll be done. I got out at 12:30 last night out of this room. I had a coffee at 9 and I was just like, I can do this. Yeah, and I could. Till about 12:30 where I just made myself stop because I'm like, this is ridiculous. But I managed to get all of the, well, not all of them. I had to cut out all of the zipper tape to put on the things. So I've done all those. I've done all the different colors that I was going to do and the white. So with all the pegs that I've got more pegs, but then they don't fit in the little container. So they're all ready to go to be sewn up. So I'll do that now. Then I'm just going to do the ones with the black thread, which are all these. The pieces are ironed, but I just need to do the tabs, iron and fold those. So hopefully I get this done today. It has to be done today. I need to stop procrastinating. I've cut out a couple of the heat packs while I was just talking to a friend. And yes, I'll continue with these and then hopefully get heat packs done as well. Far out. I just don't think people realise how long these little bloody boxy pouches take to make. They look like they're hardly anything. I suppose they're not bad if you're doing 1 or 2, but when you're doing a bulk, a lot of them, I counted up. There's 155 that I'm currently doing. So yeah, I'm going to have stock for a while, which is great. It's great. It's what I need because you don't want to sit here making 1 or 2 just to fill your stand. So yeah, I'll do a big lot and then I'll get on to the heat packs. Okay, stop talking. Time to sew. Ten to 11 on Friday night. I still have so much to do. I've got until Sunday. I've got 2 more days. So tomorrow I'm just going to be, and Sunday, head down, bum up. I've gone through 7 bobbins in the last couple of days. 7 of the white. So I now have to redo them. A job I absolutely hate. But I'm getting there, It's all good. Yeah. I probably don't even need to do all these boxy puffer pouches. I just had them all cut out, and I mean I'm going to use them over the next couple of months. They'll last me. It's great, but I don't need to be putting this pressure on myself for the CraftAlive because I'm not going to sell. I'm not imagining the amount that I'm doing. So tomorrow I need to really focus on those heat packs and get those couple of boxy pouches done. And then I'm good to go. But I was productive today. I had to go and buy a couple of bags of lupins because I was like, oh, I don't actually have anything to fill the heat packs with. So that was, my usual place was out of stock. So I had to go somewhere else further out. That's fine. Managed to get those. I mowed the yard because it desperately needed it. With that week of rain that we've had, the grass has just gone shot right up. So I had to do that because it was really annoying me. My chair is so squeaky. A screw has come out of it and I've got to put it back in. It's on the list of things to do. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. I'm now going to just find, so I've done as many of these as I can because I've only got a certain amount of clips. I mean, I've got more, but they just don't fit. I only like to use as much as will fit in here when it's full, like when, yeah. So I'm doing these in stages, but I've got them to the point where they need their little thing on them. So I've just got to find the tops for those. I'm not going to actually sew them up tonight. I'm just going to redo all the bobbins right now. I'll probably do some more because I need a lot of white. And then, yeah, I'm going to go to bed because I went to bed at 2 o'clock this morning. Just up ironing, sewing, whatever, all this, cutting out. So I'm going to, it'll probably be another 15-20 minutes and I'm out. I'm going to bed. I've got lots on my list to do, so yeah, I will check you later. Bright yellow one just jumps out at you. I set up the new sticker stand. It's pretty cool. It took ages, honestly. You wouldn't think it would be so bloody hard. But it was. I love it. I think it's great. Heaps of room for me to fill it with different designs, which I intend on doing. It's Saturday. What time is it? Geez, 2 o'clock. I have done nothing but procrastinate all morning. I've done no sewing. What have I done? Walking around looking for a hose head because the one at the back is broken. What else? Outside playing with the cat and dog. Just to keep, they need some playtime. Anything to get me out of sewing. I'm literally at the point where I'm like, done. But I need to get this done. I've just done an online grocery order. I've just been doing anything but. So now I need to get my shit together and really do it. Oh my word. Before I start on all the new bobbins I wound last night, I'm going to finish off my last two with just the dregs on them that I gave up on previously because I was going to start something big and then knew that I'd run out and didn't want to have to change it. So now I've got two here that I just want to finish off. So I'll do it on these where it doesn't matter if it runs out and I just have to go over the top of it again. It is a thrilling life. I lead, I tell you. Video is so much easier. Okay, so these ones are half done. I just have to sew the little handle in the top and then they're done. Oh, then I've got to trim all the edges, get all the threads off, and then just light them to fray them and then turn them inside out. So these are the ones that are all done, but just need to have the ends frayed and turned inside out. These just need, did I show you them? Yeah, there's a few. These need to be, the top's done. These need to be ironed. And like ironed into that position so I can sew them up. These ones I'm finishing off the bottoms, putting the labels in, and then they've got to have the tops done. But yeah, I just need more pegs. So they're the black and the pink thread heat packs. I've got the white and the tan thread heat packs all ironed, ready to go. So yeah, it's a bit of a production line. Oh, and these are the ones, the boxy pouches that I'm going to do. There's only 5, and that's all I'm going to do. So I will have it done by tomorrow. I will have everything done by tomorrow. I'm convincing myself. 10 o'clock Saturday night, and I have just made a coffee. I think I'm going to be in for a late one. I've just got to do, oh, I don't just have to do, I've started the heat packs. I'm nearly finished the little puffer pouches. And I've got to do the boxy pouches. It's okay. I'll have it done by tomorrow. My plan was to have it done. Everything, all the sewing I needed done by Sunday afternoon. So Monday I can concentrate on having everything, getting everything organized and packed to take to the show. I'm not going to do a mock-up because I'm going to do exactly what I did last year. Sorry, in November. Yeah, last year, November, for the CraftAlive. Yeah, Mum and I, also I took photos of the setup last time. So I am just going to reference those again. And yeah, that's going to be easy. So I don't need to do another setup. I'm taking an extra stand, which I think I mentioned. I'm going to put heat packs on it. But that's just going at the end of another stand table. So I don't need to set everything up again. It's still pretty fresh in my mind, but otherwise, yeah, we've got the photos to reference it. So, yeah, that's what I'm up to right now. I'll let you know how I go. Oh my word. It is, oh, you can't see, 3:59. 4 o'clock. Oh my gosh. I guess that coffee kept me going for a little bit. But I'm pretty tired now. I have finished all the puffer pouches that I needed to do in the white thread. I have started the heat packs. I've done the ones that need white thread. Well, they just need to be filled and sewn closed. Actually, let me show you. So these are all the puffer pouches. As far as I'm concerned, they're done. They just need to be trimmed and have the edges singed and then flipped inside out. But that's a job I can do later. I've got these that need to be sewn together, but I've already started them. I just need to cut out the lining and sew them together, and all their bits and pieces are done. So all their zipper pulls and the handles all done. There's the heat packs that just need to be filled, so they got the white thread. And I've just done, so all the puffer pouches with the white thread are done, but I've just got the black thread ones that need to be done. They might not get done. I've just finished ironing all the handles. They need to be sewn and all put together, but I don't even know if they're going to get done for the CraftAlive. Look at that fucking mess. And then these are going to be the tan coloured thread, and then these are all to be done. So they're the black thread, and these are all going to be pink thread. And yeah, I've got another one done, ready to go, but I decided at the last minute that I wanted to use black thread for that. So yeah, getting there. I'm going to set the alarm for probably 9. I need to get up and finish this. I want it done by today, Sunday, because I just want to be able to not have to stress on Monday, and I just want to be able to go through and pack the all the stock. I need to do a mock. I wasn't going to do a mock setup, but I need to do a mock setup of the key fob hardware, because when I did Warrigal CraftAlive, I took the whole lot. It was like 10 boxes more, and I'm just going to condense it down and just whatever fits, take that, because I'm coming home every day. I can restock if I need to. And yeah, I just need to go through everything, make sure it's all there. And I need to do more signs, because I've got new stock. I've got, yeah, the stickers, and I'm taking all the heat packs now. I don't need signs for that though. I don't know. I just don't know. I need to go to bed is what I know. So I'll be back on deck at about, I'll set the alarm for 9, but I probably won't start doing anything till about 10ish. Okay, it is 12:43. I did get up, by the time last time I looked at the clock, it was 5 o'clock. So yeah, by the time I showered and organised the dog, or made her go for another pee and get into bed. Yeah, last time I looked at the clock, it was 5. And yeah, I set the alarm for 9:30 and then 10, and then it went for 10. I got up, had some breakfast, sat on the couch, fell asleep. So I've got my coffee and I'm about to fill the heat packs I've used the white thread for. I'm about to just crack on and get into it. So let's go. Okay, this is a bit of a random video, but I could hear something in the roof for like 3 nights in a row. I was petrified of what could be up there. I thought maybe, I didn't think it was a rat or a mouse because it was way too loud. The first night I heard it was around midnight and I absolutely crapped myself. I rang my housemate and I was like, holy fuck, there's someone on the roof. Anyway, he's like, no, it's probably a cat because there's a cat that wanders around. So I was like, okay, yep, fair enough. And then I heard it the next 2 nights. It was in the roof. Definitely not a rat. Definitely not a mouse. It was way too big. It sounded like a human. Anyway, I text my neighbours. I needed help. There was no men that would help me. So this is me trying to peek into the roof. So I lifted it like a couple of centimeters because I was so scared it was going to be like a horror movie. And when I lifted that manhole, the whatever it was going to be sitting there waiting for me and attack me. So that's me building up courage. Here's me getting just a little bit higher, pushing my head up. And then I was like, oh, what if I push my head up and it's behind me? And then it gets me from behind. Honestly, I was petrified. Then I got to this point where I'm just like having a panic attack, just going, okay, it's okay, calm down. Like just trying to build up the courage to go back in and have another look. So anyway, I didn't get much further. I went up probably, a couple of centimeters. No, I think I went a little bit more than that, but I could not see anything up there. There was no noise. So I just basically gave up. Then the next day, I found a heap of bird feathers around the side of the house. Like they'd been pulled out. There was blood on them. And yeah, they weren't just feathers that fell out. So I'm guessing maybe there was a bird stuck in there, although we don't know how because there's the mesh that covers the whole guttering around the house. So unless some's come out, I don't know. But yeah, look at me. I'm so courageous. I was so scared. It's not funny. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to attack me. I'm going to fall off the ladder into the car. So dramatic. But look how high I got it. So brave. Anyway, this video goes for way too long, so I'm going to fast forward it now. Speed sewing is my most favourite thing to do. See here, it's pretty cool. Zip along and it's done. Especially on an industrial, you can go hell for leather. Another late night. It's 2:40. But I've got most things done that I need to. So tomorrow's just getting all the stock put back into boxes. It won't take long. Yeah. What's the bet? None of this shit sells. Like, I'll fucking spend a week working my ass off making all this stock and then nothing sells. Or very little anyway. It's always the way. I always do it for markets as well. Smash it out like a few days before and then don't even sell what I've spent all that time making. But anyway, we'll see. At least the racks will look full. It'll look like I've not gone in half-assed. Hopefully the new scissors and the glitter sewing pegs that I sold out of last time arrive tomorrow. They're in the country. They're in, sorry, Melbourne from Brisbane. So, yeah, fingers crossed, because it did say it was going to be Thursday. But, yeah, if they're in Melbourne already from Brisbane, then I reckon I might get them tomorrow. Fingers crossed anyway. And the new Zella machine, because I'm just having so many problems with Square. It just keeps disconnecting. I can't reconnect it to the iPad. So I've got a Zella. I can load my point of sale on there, and it'll, yeah, I'm gonna get a fuck, I can't even think, I'm so tired. A prepaid SIM to put in there so that I don't need my phone to connect to everything, to the machine. So I can, if I go for a look somewhere or whatever, I don't have to leave the phone, which is good, and don't have to try and reconnect. Other than that, tomorrow I've just got to get everything organised to put in the lounge. I'm going to do the floors first, then I'll put all the stuff in the lounge ready to go, just so I know what I've got, what I need. I have to still do more signs. I have to cut up all the thank you cards. I have to do a setup of the key fobs so that I can just take what I need. But look, to be honest, if I get there and I go, shit, I don't have this sign, I'm coming home, so I can just print it, yeah, when I get home, or do whatever I need, or take whatever I need when I get home for the next day. So it's not too much of a drama. Yeah, boxy pouches, I've only got 5 there that I wanted to do, and they're like half done. So even if I just do them Wednesday night, because we'll just go and set up. Setup's from 10 till 6. So I should be able to do, we'll hopefully get there about 10, leave here at 9-ish. You get there at 10. I think it took us 4 hours last time. So yeah, if we're done by 2, come home, I can just finish off whatever I need to that I've forgotten to do. Or yeah, I can finish off the boxy pouches. Really, just so that the hooks are full, because they looks really bare at the moment, and the boxy pouches are what I really need to restock on, and the heat pack wrapper and heat packs. But they're done now. So I think I did 21 of the heat packs, and I already had, I think I've got about 5 or 6 there still from Gisborne last week. So I think I'm definitely set for heat packs, and I've got a heap like really cute ones. I've got some sewing ones. I've got cowgirl ones. Oh, I can't even think. But I've got a lot. My head, I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold my hand up, and I keep looking at the on-off button instead of the actual camera. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to go to bed. I'll have a shower, go to bed. Willow's grumbling in bed. And yeah, I'll see what I can get done tomorrow. I didn't even film everything I've been doing because it's so fucking boring. It's the same thing over and over and over. It was all the puffer pouches and then all the heat packs. I filmed little bits, but yeah, I just gave up on it because it was so monotonous, just over and over and over the same thing. And even on 4 times speed, it's still going to be boring as fuck. So yeah, I've only done a little bit of that. Yeah. So see how we go tomorrow. And then Mum and Dad get here Tuesday morning. I think about 11. I think they get in about 11. So I don't want to have to be doing anything except pack the car on Tuesday, because when they were here last for the last CraftAlive, I worked them to the bone. So I would like to not have them not do anything. I don't want them to think that they're here just to help me run my small business, because they're not. So anyway, it should all be done, and I'm going to go to bed because I am absolutely stuffed. So I have got everything packed in the lounge, ready to be packed into the car tomorrow afternoon. I was just packing up the heat packs that I've done. I'll do a quick flip around and show you. Tomorrow I just have to do the little puffer pouches. I just need to singe the edges and flip them inside out. And I've still got the 5 boxy pouches I want done. They're half done. I might get a little start on them now. It's midnight. Or I might do them tomorrow. I don't know. But let me show you the heat packs. So this is all of them. There's some pretty nice designs. Like, you know, just... That's a cool one. Might do well with sewing stuff on it. Got the usual bees. Got some swears. Ghostbusters. Cowgirl. Yeah, just a big assortment. That one's really nice too, with all the sewing stuff on it. But yes, they are all ready to go. I did 21, and I think I've got like 6 in there as well. So I'm pretty much set for wraparounds. There's all the little puffer pouches that need to be done, and these are the boxy pouches I need to sew up. But yes, nearly done. So that was the lead up to CraftAlive. It was all the prep, it was all the late nights, it was the late coffees that kept me going till 4 in the morning. It was all of the sewing. It was, yeah, you've watched it, you know what it is. Hopefully you watched it all. But yeah, it was, that was a big one just in the lead up. And let me tell you, we'll tell you in the next video, in the next vlog, how much of it actually sold. Did I waste my time? I think you might already know the answer. Anyway, I'm glad you got to the end, and I hope you liked it. And if you did and you aren't subscribed and you'd love to watch more of me talking non-stop about absolute boring crap, then please like, comment, you know, all the things. And thanks for watching. See you next time.